All right, everybody. The homie South Texas Bushcraft put out a video, top 3 small bushcraft blades. Phenomenal. He's already designed probably the best. I can't wait to get my hands on one. And he shouted out in the video, shouted out a bunch of the guys to do their own video. So I had to jump on, and I don't know why I chose this obnoxiously large axe. I thought it would be very funny, like, oh, the smallest knives. What's your top 3 favorite small knives? And I chose this giant battle axe. Horrible for a mic. Hope I don't look too goofy for you. But let's go over my top 3 favorite small bushcraft blades. And make sure if you're watching this video, go check out South Texas Bushcraft. He does phenomenal videos. Now, South Texas Bushcraft, if you haven't gone and followed him yet, go subscribe, go follow him. He does awesome content, really great stuff. Hopefully he'll tag me in more because I love doing these. And I also got to do them for my boy. So my first knife that I consider a small knife, I mean, it's the same length as my finger, so that's considered small to me, is my LT Wright. I think they call this the Marksman or the Patriot. I can't be sure. Somebody will correct me down there below. I've got my antler bead down there on a lanyard, the brass hardware, canvas micarta. It's a flat grind. I would prefer a Scandi. I actually don't have any small Scandi blades except for my budget option. But this does a phenomenal job for food processing, small carving, everything like that, and taking game and processing. I absolutely love this knife. It's seen a lot of use. I have a lot of videos on the channel of me using this blade to start fires and do snares and traps and stuff like that. So go check them out. LT Wright. This thing has been on a lot of adventures. I've got it in this Joker dangler sheath right here with a ferro rod. It's a little small for the sheath, but that's okay. It just dangles there, and then I have the sheath that came with it, the LT Wright sheath, somewhere laying around. But all right, and next on the list, a knife I've used so much is the SE Izula 2 with the micarta handles. I have this leather wrapped around the back of it, and this micarta, it came to me as like a brown, like a light brown tan, coyote tan micarta, and this thing has seen a whole lot of use. I mean, I've worn the finish off of the blade and completely just stained the handle with years of use and abuse. I've EDC'd this blade for a very long time, and it's one of the knives that really elevated me when I started getting into more expensive knives than Mora's. This one, I think I picked it up for $70. And at that time, it was a big jump for me. I was still in high school, and this just made a huge difference in my everyday carry and my bushcraft as a little survival tool. It's got a little bit of rust right there. Nothing to worry about. I can clean it up. SE Izula 2. I don't like the Izula 1. It doesn't give me that full grip, but I think it's still one of the most comfortable handles on any small knife I've ever found. I love that it's got that little swell so I don't worry about my hand riding up on the blade. Such a usable, nice little small blade. Smaller than my finger. Just altogether, I love this blade. The sheath that it comes with, it is what it is. It does its job. This one's lost all retention. I have a leather sheath that'll carry this in a lot of the time now if I do carry it, but this one's kind of just been retired and hangs up there on the knife wall with me most of the time. And that brings me to this bad boy. Now, this isn't per se a bushcraft knife, but just about every knife I have, I use as a bushcraft knife. And it's just one of my favorite knives to carry, everyday carry, and out in the bush with me. It's absolutely beautiful. It's way too expensive, but I love this thing like no other, and it is the Winkler Huntsman. Now, I've done some old saddle lashings across here. That's some old saddle leather that I had laying around with these little brass screws. And I've just been wearing it on my belt. It comes with a pocket clip. I don't really like that as much. The sheath has gotten a lot of wear and tear, but that is what Winkler is famous for, is this like Kydex leather. It's phenomenal. It feels like Kydex, but it's leather. It's got stitching. Absolutely beautiful. Full video on the channel of all these knives. But this blade, now this blade is fantastic. It's got the tribal pattern on the handles, another antler bead from one of my hunts, a deer I got, and just that tribal on the handles. The coated blade, I'm typically not a coated blade fan, but for this thing it just works. And the little back jimping that they've got back there, super decorative, super nice. I really like this thing. It's the size of my finger, super comfortable handles. I've done a lot of notches, carving, and just messing around in the mountains with this blade, and it's held up really great. I mean, it should for the amount of money you pay for a Winkler, but an all-time absolute favorite small knife of mine. This thing is always on me. If I'm not reviewing another knife or checking out another knife, this one is always on me or in a bag or something like that. I actually just went out and filmed my review for this, so be expecting it soon. And since South Texas Bushcraft is from Texas, I felt like this was perfect. This is Texas hunting knives. And this is the aoudad. Daniel's gonna kill me. He's the custom knife maker for these Texas hunting knives. And this is his Skinner knife. I've bushcrafted with this. I've everyday carried this. I mean, it has kind of changed my idea and my thought process on carrying a thinner blade into the mountains and using it as a bushcrafting tool. I always thought you had to have a big, thick hunk of steel that you could survive the apocalypse with, but this thing performed incredibly well. Like small batoning, like feather sticking, striking a ferro rod, it has handled everything super well. Super ergonomic handles. That is what Daniel does, I think, so well, is just making such an ergonomic handle for you to carry, and in multiple grips, and holding it in different ways to really maneuver and make the tool work for you. So this is my honorable mention. I've had a full month of use with this thing, and I'm going to have a lot more coming up on the deer hunt. Just a phenomenal blade. The sheath that it comes with, this clip, I've clipped it inside my pocket for pocket carry. It clips onto my belt, clips onto my bag. It clips anywhere. And that's what I love about this. He does a great job with the leather. It's not anything crazy. It's functional, and it's held up really well to the beating I've been putting on it. So altogether, such a great honorable mention. Really love this knife. And for my budget option, you took mine, dog. The Mora Eldris. I feel like this is the best budget option when it comes to a small fixed blade for bushcraft. I mean, I have a full video. Just about everybody and their mother has a full video of the Mora Eldris. So go check them out. They're awesome. I was trying to look around to see if I had any budget bushcraft options so I could show you guys a different one, but I think that kind of attests to why this is so good. I picked this up for $26, and I mean, I still use it to this day. It is a little workhorse of a beast. This thing has been beaten up and bruised and just keeps asking for more. Scrapes a ferro rod so well. I ended up breaking the plastic, so I have it all electrical taped now, so I can just have it as a little dangler. And yeah, guys, that's my top 3. Thank you for shouting me out, my boy. Make sure you go check out and subscribe to South Texas Bushcraft. And that's my top 3 small bushcraft blades for you guys. And until next time, go get lost, find a way.